tomorrow, one of Robert Garcia's fighters will be stepping in the ring again. So we have
WBA champion.
Yeah. So Joshua Franco is going to be stepping in against
Moloney.
Okay.
Moloney.
I don't want to mess up
Moloney. I believe it's Moloney. He's an Australian champion.
He's 21-0. He's a twin because when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw the other highlight, but I didn't see the names. And I was like, they showed him again? And
nope.
Like, oh, wait, no.
It's his twin brother going to be fighting on Thursday night.
So he's fighting against Robert Garcia's Franco.
Yes.
Franco is not undefeated. He has one loss. Okay. But
doesn't matter.
I think it's going to be a good fight.
It's still going to be a great fight.
Do you think, I've seen some people say on there, like I've been reading columns and stuff, and some people are calling it that Moloney, or however you say it, is going to win by TKO.
I'm never going to count out Robert Garcia's fighters because, people think they're not good or something's wrong and boom.
So Franco's record, like I said, he only has one loss. He's 16-1-2.
Robert's a great trainer. He watched film, he watched videos, and I bet you he's going to, this guy's this. He's undefeated for a reason. This guy can hit. Well, we need to work on this.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You had one loss. Let's learn from it. So, I mean, just because someone has a loss on their record does not mean that when they step into this fight, it's going to be the other guy's undefeated, easy fight. No. Possibly, this could be, if say they're all rooting for the Australian fighter, it could be an upset. Someone's could go.
We've seen an upset before on Tuesday night with the Filipino fighter.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That was one that we need to talk about. What was it?
Greer.
Greer versus Pil.
I couldn't pronounce his name.
Plania?
They had the similar records, but the kid from the Philippines has never fought outside the Philippines.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, he fought in the same place as Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, he's from the same. But
city.
What's funny? He had over 300 amateur fights. So I told you this guy's no chump.
Hey, no, don't.
I said he was no chumps. I said he was not going to win.
Oh,
I thought he was not going to win. But I said
watch this fight right here. Just by looking at the fighter in the room, warming up, I was like, this could be a replay of Chimpa versus Duno. That's what I said. And then you were like, no, look at the other guy. He's confident.
I think he was. So, but
he was confident, but I called that. If I could do a mic drop without messing up my mic, I would.
But you know what? I think if that fight would have been a little bit longer, he would have the guy that lost would have came because he turned it up.
I'll give you that because
turned it up a little bit too late.
Exactly. He adjusted too late. If he would have started smothering and taking the reach away from the Filipino fighter, then yeah.
Because he was tagging the Filipino fighter after that.
So I think if they had a rematch, obviously both have to go and learn different things because, Plania would know that, okay, at the end of the last 2 rounds, he took away my reach. He was smothering me. I was tired.
The speed was killing me.
1, work on the conditioning, and 2, work on inside fighting or learn how to push him away and use your jab to push him away.
Yeah.
And Greer obviously knows now, fight on the inside.
Well, the whole world knows the Filipino again. The Filipinos out there now. Now people are going to want to fight him too now. So
I hope that
hopefully he gets opportunities because he deserves them.
But you know what? When he does, which I know opportunities will be knocking on his door from that performance, because even at the end, it was so nice to see that he was like, this is going to change my life. It's the thing that we all know. Boxing can change your life. Yes. You put on a great performance. You can come from wherever and then get your shot. A last minute, get your shot. Step in and get your shot.
The heavyweights, Ruiz. He wasn't expected to. That was a late, just a walk-in. Well, we'll take that chubby Mexican guy. He doesn't know how to fight. Well, he'll look good at a little speed. I'll knock him out and look good. But guess what? Ruiz changed the world. That little I don't
want to.
What's the other guy's name? What's the other kid's name from Riverside? The heavyweight.
Oh, Areola?
Areola said, he goes, shit, don't count us chubby guys, because we can knock people out. And it's true.
Yeah. I hope that he goes in with that same hunger and doesn't think like, I won this fight. I'll be like Duno and just stop.
Well, I hope he's not like Duno.
Because a lot of people had faith in Duno. Like, you put on a great performance. You really wanted it. Now you get another fight and you're just like, done.
Gets knocked out right away. First round.
And
30
then it's
seconds.
like, I get it. If you got really knocked out, then I'm sorry I'm saying this. But when you show the replay a whole bunch of times and people have to try to figure out what that punch was that landed, that really landed, that sent you down, that you couldn't get up anymore at all, then that's where the credit kind of, you get credit for the ones that you put on great performance, but for that one, I just can't. I just don't understand it. But that's why I hope that this fighter, this kid came out and did that performance, put on a great performance, gained fans, because he fought a good fight until the last 2 rounds. I mean, but he still won. I just hope that he stays at that mentality of like, I need to prove everybody. I need to prove
I'm not counting anybody out no more because when I saw faith in Duno, he let me down. So not that Ryan Garcia was, that don't give him no credit. He did his job, but it would have been great to see an actual fight.
Yeah, but the thing too that I will say about Ryan Garcia is that during this whole time of the quarantine and fighting and stuff, you would think that a fighter that wants to go out and fight and make money, and this is your living, you'd want to go out there and fight when you get the opportunity. He had the opportunity knocking at his door, which it always is for him. He's a popular fighter. I won't say that he's a top contender. He's a popular fighter. When it comes to Instagram, he's a popular fighter. And that's what boxing has started to become. A popular, if you're a popular fighter, you're well known. Yeah. So this fighter, it's kind of like with Ryan, it's one of those where I don't even know if this is true. The tweet got deleted or whatever, but Oscar just says the facts of like, this was presented, the team denied it. We're going to look for another fight.
Well,
and then for you to come out there and say, you're a hater, I thought you were going to be my promoter, and then delete it. Whether that's fake news or not, it's believable because of the actions that have been presented before.
Brian, just remember one thing. He made you money.
He made you.
Yeah. No.
Oscar De La Hoya made him. Without Oscar, he is nothing.
Well,
I will say that right now because he was discovered. He was a discovered talent. Yeah. Just like any fighter that comes up.
But Mayweather discovered it. Maybe Mayweather put him up.
Discovered Ryan?
He fought with him in those rings against.
But I didn't see no news.
But it doesn't want, he was keeping it low, and Oscar goes, I'm going to take him.
If you're going to keep it
low.
But
if he's friends with somebody like Mayweather, he could change his career too.
Okay. Bottom line is the kid's talented, but right now he's too focused on social media.
That's fine with him. Like to me, I like boxing. I'm not going to say nothing. I like boxing. So when he fights. And hopefully, there's Lomachenko out there too, Let him fight the top 10 and then we'll see. So far, so good on his life.
You might be really old when that fight happens.
Yeah, maybe so. But it's okay. I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
You might be really old when Ryan actually takes a legit fight where you're like, oh man, this is going to determine.
He is training with Canelo, right?
You're going to be like this.
He is training with Canelo, right?
It's Ryan fighting.
He's good. He's taking the Canelo thing. Like Triple G took it. Lomachenko's getting old. He goes, don't fight him now. Let it go. Let it go. He's going to get older. Lomachenko's going to get older. Then you'll fight him.
But are you going to give him the credit if that does happen?
No. Don't give it the credit now.
I don't even.
I like the kid because he's a fighter, but I've seen nothing that tells me he's going to be the greatest.